Greetings everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to see how to simplify SOD. What is SOD? SOD are numbers or values in square root which cannot be simplified further into whole number or integer. Now let's look at these examples. We are given root 72. We are given root 72 and we are asked to simplify it. So, for us to simplify this number, we have to express this 72 as a product of two factors, in which one of the factors will be a perfect square. Now, root 72 is the same thing as 36 times 2. When you look at these two factors, 36 is the perfect square. So, I can separate them by having root 36 times root 2. And we know that root 36 is equal to what? 6 times what? Root 2. And 6 times root 2 will give me what? 6 root 2. I have simplified this one, root 72, to give us what? 6 root 2. Now the second example, I have root 108. And root 108 is something as 9 times 12. 9 times 12 will give me 108. In this 12, I can further simplify it. I can further have two factors from this 12. So I can have root 9 times 4 times 3. Because 4 times 3 will give me what? 12. So I can further put them in separate square roots, like root 9 times root 4 times root 3. And root 9, square root of 9 is what? 3. Times square root of 4 is what? 2. Times, this one does not have a square root, a whole number as a square root. So you leave it in what? In root. So, and this will give me 3 times 2 is what? 6. Times root 3. So I will have 6 root 3. So I simplify 108 to have what? 6 root 3. Now this one, root 54. Root 54. Root 54 is the same thing as 9 times 6. 9 times 6 will give me what? 54. So I can separate them to have root 9 times root 6. And root 9 is equal to what? 3 times root 6. Because root 6 does not have a whole number as square root, so I will leave it in roots. So 3 times root 6 will give me what? 3 root 6. I believe it's clear. Now we have seen how to simplify SOD. And when you simplify SOD, we are going to get something like this. Now we want to take back these ones to be in SOD word form. We want to write it back as the square root of a single word number. Now we'll solve. This is 3 root 5, so is equal to root 3 squared times root 5. This is root 3 squared, because when we find the square root of 9, we have what? 3. And when we want to take it back, we are going to square this number here. So that is why we have 3 raised to power 2, which is 3 squared. Now, this is square root of 3 squared will give me what? 9. It means 3 times 3. Now, times root 5. So root 9 times root 5, and when I bring them together, I will have 9 times 5, which is equal to root, and 9 times 5 will give me what? 45. So writing this as a square root of a single number will give me what? Root 45. If you simplify root 45, you are going to get back what? 3 root 5. I hope it's clear. Now for the second one, the same method. This is root 2 raised to power 2 times root 7. Now this is root 2 raised to power 2 is equal to what? 4. It means 2 times 2, which is 4, times root 7. Now writing them together, I will have 4 times 7. And the 4 times 7 will give me what? 28. When you simplify 28, you are going to get back what? 2 root 7. Now this, I have root 5 squared times root 6, which is equal to root 5 squared means 5 times 5, which is what? 25, times root 6. Now joining them together, I will have 25 times 6, which is equal to root, and 25 times 6 will give me what? 150. So root 150, when you simplify root 150, you are going to get back what? 5 root 6. So I believe it's clear. I hope by now you can simplify such, and you can also write it as a square root of a single what? Number. It's very